Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Writers Workshop presented to you by TRO Omega Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. My name is Mrs. Upshaw, and I will be presenting to you the college admission essay portion of this Writers Workshop. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. What is the purpose of a college admission essay, you might ask? I totally get it. You're done with high school, you've got the grades, you've passed the SAT or the ACT, you've got your recommendation letters, you've got everything. Why do I need an essay, you might ask? So, a college admission essay provides the admission panel with your authenticity. It's going to create an opportunity for you to differentiate yourself from all the other candidates who are also applying to be a part of this university. It's going to set you apart, pretty much. Common essay types and themes. So here we're just going to talk about the top 4 that you might encounter during your process. There are a plethora of other topics that you might encounter, but these are going to be the top 4. Number 1, who are you? The admission panel has an opportunity to learn something unique about you that is not clearly stated by your grades, your test scores, or even a recommendation letter if you're given or chose this topic. So with this, you're going to give the admission panel an opportunity to see who you are through your lens, through your viewpoint. And I think that's really important. It's going to make you human to them because they haven't met you yet. Number 2, personal growth. This shows resiliency and strength. What have you overcome in life is something you might want to think about when you're given a topic such as personal growth. Let's take COVID-19, for instance. This is something that none of us have ever gone through or encountered before in our lifetime. So how has COVID-19 impacted you, and what exactly have you done? What steps have you taken to overcome this and not let it get you down? Number 3, what inspires you? This is going to give you an opportunity to tell the admission council about your dreams and your aspirations. For example, what's the major you have chosen and why? What career field are you going into and why? You want to make sure that when you're deciding on what inspires you, that you really give the panel an opportunity to see that connection, to really see how this thing or this person inspires you. Like, how have they inspired you? You want to give like real examples, something that they can envision as they're reading your essay. Number 4, why this school? Each school has a unique culture and a focus, which I'm sure you know by doing your research and why you chose that one over another one. So this topic is going to tell the school how their culture and their focus aligns with your values. You're going to want to tell the admission panel how you as a student will contribute to their culture. What can you bring to enhance it? Like, are you going to join a club? Are you going to maybe like SGA or one of those other leadership type roles on campus? How are you going to contribute to that, which is ultimately going to enhance the school? Now let's actually jump into the beginning parts of this essay. So step 1 is going to be free writing. After you've chosen your topic or you were given a topic, because keep in mind, not every admission essay is going to give you the opportunity to choose. They might just give you one. So you've chosen your topic, and now we're going to free write. This is basically a brain dump. You want to give yourself the opportunity to take that topic and just dump it all out. Write it out, type it out, whatever you have to do to get all of those thoughts that are going to be rushing through your mind once you get your topic out of your mind. You want to clear space to write this paper and to write a good one. So don't limit yourself, don't overthink, don't hold back. You want to give it your all whenever you're doing this free writing process. It could be literally anything because you want to clear your mind. And you only want to spend about 5 to 10 minutes doing this. You don't want to take too long. If you have to go to 15, by all means do so, but you don't want to spend too much time free writing. Next, we're going to begin outlining. So after you've taken the time to do your brain dump, I want you to take a minute and look at it, review it, and go through everything that you've written. And then after you've gone through everything at least once, maybe even twice, you want to circle 2 or 3 main points or topics that you will want to be your body paragraphs. These are going to be topics or main ideas for your body paragraphs that you can actually have strong supporting evidence to back you up. Remember that these panelists, they don't know you, they've never met you, so the words that you're writing has to speak to them. They have to be able to visualize who you are through your writing. Now we're actually going to begin structuring our paper. The introduction. The introduction should be 2 to 3 sentences. You want to begin by grabbing the reader's attention. You want to use memorable words and phrases that makes the panelist wants to keep reading your paper and ultimately choose you to be a part of their campus, their college. Next is the body. This should be 1, 2, or 3 paragraphs. We don't want to go over 3. So those 3 points that you circled on your free writing or outlining process, this is where that comes into place. Those are going to be the themes of these body paragraphs. You want to tell a story based upon the topic that you were given or chose, and you want to be authentic. You want to be honest. We don't want to lie. That's just not something that we want to do, but we do want to fully answer the question and the requirement that was given to us in the beginning, and we want to be creative. We want to use adjectives. We want to use all of those things that is going to make the panelists keep reading and, of course, choose us to be a part of their college. And lastly, it's the conclusion. This should also be 2 to 3 sentences like your introduction. You want to close by tying in all of those key points as it relates to the essay topic. You want to use words that make the reader want to admit you without a doubt. Like once they get to the conclusion, they should clearly know what you are talking about. They should clearly or have a better idea of who you are as a person, who you are as a writer, and they should know that you are college ready. So here we have some sample prompts based on those 4 topics that we discussed in the beginning. Take some time and go through all of them if you have the time. And this will give you the opportunity to practice. This will give you an opportunity to strengthen your writing before you actually get to your final admission essay. This will give you the opportunity to free write and to outline as much as possible so you can familiarize yourself with that process because it's not going to go away. Once you get to college and you get in those English courses, you're going to be turning in papers once a week, once every couple of weeks. So this process is not going to go away. Here are some tips. You want to write your introduction and your conclusion paragraph last. And I say do this last because you want to spend most of your time on those body paragraphs. Those body paragraphs is going to be you answering the topic as it relates or as it was stated in the beginning, and you want to have your strong supporting evidence, and from there your introduction and your conclusion will just flow because you've already done the hard work. Your introduction, you're just introducing these main points. Your conclusion, you're closing out those main points. So this is why you should save it for last because you've already done the hard work. Next, you want to continue to refer back to the writing prompt as you write to ensure that you're answering each question or each requirement. You don't want them to throw out your essay because you didn't follow directions. Keep referring back to it as much as you can so you can make sure that in each of your body paragraphs, you're hitting whatever it is that they might be requiring you to answer. Next, you want to pay attention to the word count if applicable. Do not exceed the requirement and don't go under the requirement. This is also really important. You're not the only one submitting a college admission essay. There are plenty of other students who want your spot. So you want to follow the directions. Don't take yourself out of the game before you even get there by not following instructions. You want to proofread. You want to have someone else proofread. and then you want to proofread again. Do not skip this step. Again, we want to show these panelists that we are college ready. We don't want to miss out on admission because of grammar, punctuation, or spelling. If it's 1 to 2 things, I'm sure they'll bypass it. But if you're getting to like 5, 7, 10 mistakes, that's a no-no. That is proving to them that you're not exactly college ready and you might need a little more help before it's time for you to be admitted into their college, depending on how strict they might be. And lastly, which means you have made it to the end, you want to submit your paper with confidence, knowing that you've landed admission into your dream college. So you've gotten the grades, you passed the SAT and the ACT, you've gotten your recommendation letters, you've gotten your extracurricular activities, you've done all that you needed to do to get into your dream college. This is just that cherry on top, that bow that you just need to tie and make sure it is right. You know, you're going to be great. You're going to do great, and I am so happy for you making it this far in your journey. I wish you the best of luck in your admission process, and I want to just say thank you for tuning in to this portion of the Rho Omega chapter writers workshop. Thanks, guys. Bye.